As you all know that we were discussing straight lines. We have already done one lecture on it. I have started from the very basic and will continue that discussion. I have started from the very basic and I'll take it to the all high level question, IIT JEE level questions. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Next is, first thing that we have done in the last class, in the last lecture, most importantly, we have learned about a word which is a slope of a line, that is related to a line, right? So slope of a line, what is slope of a line? Slope of a line is tan of is denoted by m, which is slope of line, and this is nothing but tan of inclination of line, inclination of line. Also, we have seen some few more ways to find slope. For example, if theta is not given, if inclination of the line is not given, and 2 points on the line is given, then also you can find. So, we'll use that knowledge over here. So, let's see. We have equation of line. See, this is not something that you are very untouched with. You already know what is equation of a line. In junior standards in class 9, class 10, we learn this, that if you have equation of the form 2x plus 3y plus 7 is equals to 0. I hope you remember we used to make a box containing the values of your x and y. So you substitute x is equals to 0, you find what is y, and you substitute y is equals to 0, you find x. So that means you get 2 points such that 0 comma. Yes, what will be that point? If I substitute x is equals to 0, y is equals to minus 7 by 3. So this over here is minus 7 by 3. And for y is equals to 0, it is minus 7 by 2. So that means 0 comma minus 7 by 3 and minus 7 by 2 comma 0. These are the 2 points. You draw 2 points, you plot 2 points on the number line, you join those 2 points, and that's a straight line. So that means this is a general equation of a line in which the coefficient of x and coefficient of y, both of them cannot be 0 simultaneously. That means this 2 and 3, they can be any other constant other than 0, 0 both simultaneously, right? So you already know equation of a line is like that. So I am not doing anything new. This is not I am going to tell you a different equation. No, equation will always be this, but yes, how you are writing that gives these forms. These forms, basic idea is still the same. It is still ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where a and b cannot be 0, 0 simultaneously. So let's see. Okay, I will not do that. Okay, so we have in total 4 forms in which these, in total we have 7 forms, and out of these 4 are very, very important. I am telling you, even if I have to focus on the most important forms, only the first 2. Only first 2. 90% of our questions will be done by only these 2. Now, I am not saying that they cannot be done by any other form, they can be. But you can apply these 2 forms and you can complete most of the questions, right? Even in the JEE level, we'll see all those questions. Yes. Now, these 5, 6, 7, more importantly, this 5 and 6, right? 5 and 6, they are somewhat different. So, we are not going to discuss it in this lecture. We are focusing on only the first 4. Let's see what these are. Slope-intercept form, point-slope form, 2-point form, and intercept form. So, these 4 forms we are going to discuss. These 3, last 3 we are not going to discuss in today's lecture. We will do that in the next lecture. Okay, so let's start slope-intercept form. Before that, before even doing any of these forms, let me focus on some specific lines. Now, specific lines means this. Equation of a line which is parallel to any axis. This is your x-axis, y-axis, right? So if you are making any line which is parallel to either x-axis or y-axis, which means, what if it is parallel to x-axis, right? You are looking for equation of this line. What is the equation? To do that, just think carefully here. On this line, you see, there is a point which is constant. Matlab, what I want to say is, there is a point over here. Take it. Now, coordinate of a point, it depends upon this A and this B. So, this is A comma B. Simple as that, right? But if I take any other point, even if I take any other point, yes. If I take any other point, you see, abscissa, x component of that coordinate changes. If it is A1, let's say, so it becomes A2. But what about y component? What about ordinate? Ordinate is still same. So that means this is A2 comma B. In fact, every point you take on that green line, x component will keep on changing but not y. So abscissa is keep on changing, not y. Y is always same, y is equals to b, and hence equation of this line is y is equals to b. What does that mean? What does that mean? A line parallel to x-axis is given by y is equals to constant. A line parallel to x-axis is given by y is equals to constant, and in the similar way, if a line is parallel to y-axis, then it is given by x is equals to constant. So please don't get confused in those two lines. I'm talking about these two lines separately. After that, I'll not talk about this. You already know equation. Equation of a line parallel to x-axis is y is equals to constant. If it is parallel to y-axis, it is x is equals to constant. As simple as that. Okay. Now, next, equation of line parallel or perpendicular to the given line. Okay. That means if a line is already given to you, equation is given to you. Equation of this line is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0. They are saying that it is already given to me. Okay. So that means I already know equation, right? Now I have to find equation of a line which is parallel to this given line. So that means again this green one, I want to find equation of this line. To find equation of this line, okay, there's a small thing missing here. No problem, we'll come back to this. Right now, what information do you have about this line? See, recall we have done that about parallel lines and perpendicular lines. They have a relation between slope of their line, right? So what is slope of this? Slope of ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, right? That is, slope is minus coefficient of x divided by coefficient of y. This in the last lecture, by mistake, I have written it by coefficient of a divided by coefficient of b. So please do take care of that. That is coefficient of x. Of course, coefficient will be of x and y, right? So coefficient of x, that is a, coefficient of y, that is b. So minus a by b is slope. Slope of two parallel lines is same. So slope will be same, that is minus a by b. I just know the slope. I just know slope, not the equation. We'll come back and we'll find the equation. Now, in the similar way, if I have a line ax plus by plus c equals to 0, and we have another line which is perpendicular, right? So what is the slope? Slope for this line is again minus a by b, but slope of this very line, if it is m, let's say, if it is m, then we have a relation between their slope. m1 multiply m2 is equals to minus 1. One slope is this, another slope is minus a by b. Product is minus 1. So m is b by a. That means m is b by a. So if you have a line, given line, and you have a line which is parallel or perpendicular, you can actually find slope. So far slope, we'll find equation. Okay? Now let's come back to these forms. First four forms. First is slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept form. Now careful, what is intercept? What is intercept? Intercept is point where your line cuts x-axis, that is called x-intercept. Where it cuts your y-axis, it is y-intercept. So of course, if a line is parallel to the x, let's say for the x-axis, if it is parallel to the x-axis, that means it will never cut x-axis. So I will not have any x-intercept. Similarly, I will not have any y-intercept if the line is parallel to y-axis. But if there is not that case, means the line is neither parallel to x-axis nor to the y-axis, then we will have intercept, then we will have x-intercept and y-intercept as well. So if there is a line, right, this is the line, not parallel to x-axis, not parallel to y-axis, that means it is intersecting x-axis at a point A, it is intersecting y at a point B. So A is called x-intercept, B is called y-intercept. Easy? This is very easy, no? So if about the line, see, in every form of the equation of the straight line, you need two things. Two informations you must know about straight lines, only then you will be able to find that equation. Only then you will be able to find equation of that line. Otherwise, it's not possible. So over here also, just observe what are those two information you need. You need slope, you need intercept. If you have slope, if you have intercept, we are good to go with the equation. So we have two given things, slope, let's say slope is L, and to be precise, if I have y-intercept, which is, let's say, C. So equation is given by, equation with this set of information, equation of line is given by y is equals to mx plus c. Okay. Now, next is yes. So slope-intercept form is done. Next is point-slope form. Means a point on the line is given. Again, two information. A point on the line will be given and slope. So point slope form. So again we have two information. First is slope, next is point on line. Let it be x1 comma y. With this set of information, equation of line is given by y minus y1 is equals to m times x minus x1. I hope clear? Right? Now, third is 2-point form. See? 2-point form. This is 2-point form, I am telling you, this is nothing but actually you can say that it's a sub part of the second point. Point slope form. In point slope form, slope is given, a point is given. But in this third form, slope is not given, instead 2 points are given. Right? Okay, so see, that means in 2-point form, x1 y1 and x2 y2. These 2 points on line given. Take it. So let's say you have a point here x1 y1 and you have a point here x2 y2. Now think carefully. We have done in the first lecture, you can find slope using 2 points on the line, right? So just think that for the moment I don't know the formula. For the moment I don't know what is 2-point form, what is the equation of the line in this form. I don't know. Actually, I can take the help of second. Second says that you need a point. Okay, I have 2 points, so that means I have a point, right? And second says that you need slope also. Okay, I don't have slope. I don't have slope in the third point, but can I find slope? Of course, yes. So I have a point x1 comma y1 and I have a slope which is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. This is my m. So use equation of line in second. So equation of line is, see what is the equation of line? Y minus y1 is equals to m times, see this is m times. But in my case, this is m. So I'll substitute the value of m directly. y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. After that, I have x minus x1. So this is x minus x1. This is 2-point form. Simple. This is nothing but I have just taken the help of second to get the third. Last, fourth intercept form. See, it's not very important, but sometimes this will help you to directly get your answer, right? Intercept form. Now in intercept form, now I told you that 2 informations are always required. Now why they are saying 1 information is enough to find equation? Actually, it's not. When they are saying intercept, they are actually talking about both of the intercepts. X-axis and y-axis, matlab x-intercept, y-intercept, that means again I have 2 information about that straight line, okay. So in this fourth one, we have intercept form. So intercept form, that means again you have 2 information. X-intercept is given as, let's say A is your x-intercept and y-intercept is given as B. So equation is given by x by A plus y by B equals to 1. So these 4, in fact first 2 only are enough to solve first of all your 90% of the questions. But we'll see 10% of the questions also, right? So we'll see other forms as well. So for right now, let's start with the very basic questions, very easy questions I would say, right? So, chalo, let's start. This is your first question. I want everyone to pause the video and try to solve it and comment your answers, right? Chalo. Find the equation of the straight line, bisecting the segment, joining the points 5, 3, 4, 4 and making an angle 45 degrees with the x-axis. There are so many information that they are given at once, okay. So no problem, just calm down, don't be afraid. You are reading question all at once, it's okay, just go, just do a reading, that's great. But when you are trying, because see, we are doing geometry, the intuitive idea you must have. It's not like, yeah, okay, which formula is applied, and you are not able to see things. No, it should not be like that. So first of all, try to have some intuitive idea. So that means try to make diagram, proper diagram, one by one. Read and draw. Okay? Chalo. Find equation of the straight line. Okay. There is a straight line and I want to find the equation, and information about that straight line is given. Okay, what is the information? Straight line bisecting the segment. Okay, that line is bisecting some other line. Now that means I have two lines in my mind, right? So maybe this is the line, this is a line that I want to find equation of. Okay, and we are saying that this line is actually bisecting some other line. Okay, so maybe this line, not line, segment bisecting. That means this OA is equals to AB, right? I want to find equation of L. Equation of L line L needs to be calculated, right? And one more thing, OA is equals to OB. OA equals to AB. Joining the points, okay, we have points as well, 5, 3, 4, 4. Midpoint formula, class 10 section formula, I hope you remember. Midpoint formula says that if you have x1, okay, this goes in which box? This goes in the box ROBM. If you don't know what is ROBM, ROBM is revision of basic mathematics. So while you are doing the questions, there may be some concepts that belongs to the junior section, junior classes. You have done that, but you know, you may have forgotten it. So no need to be afraid. When you are doing the questions, you make a box, name it as ROBM. So that is revision of basic mathematics, and do right. Okay, so this goes in the ROBAM section. If you don't remember that, that is ROBM, which says midpoint formula, which comes from the section formula. That is, if you have x1, y1 and xy in the middle is the midpoint, and then you have x2, y2, then x is given by x1 plus x2 by 2, and y is simply given by y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay? So, if this is x comma y, so x is given by 5 plus 4, 9 by 2, and y is given by 3 plus 4, 7 by 2. This is your midpoint, right? But look at that midpoint. Midpoint is the point of intersection as well. So that point is on the line that I want equation of. I want the equation for line L. On line L, I have point A whose coordinate is known. So that means finally I have one information about that line. What is that information? I have a point. So now if I can find the slope of that line, I'm good to go. We have a point, we have a slope, point slope form, a slope point form, whatever it is. So you can find equation. So I already have a point. A is 9 by 2, 7 by 2. Now what about the slope? It says making an angle 45 degree with the x-axis. Okay, so this line this line doesn't seem to make an 45 degree, but anyways, it is making an 45 degree with the x-axis. So that means tan theta is the slope. It's the original. Please don't forget about the original formula. That 2-point formula, y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1 is, we have deduced it from the original formula m is equals to tan theta, but don't forget the actual definition, okay? M is equal to tan 45, which is 1. We have a point, we have a slope. You can find equation of line, right? So that is y minus y1 is equals to slope times x minus x1, which is y minus 7 by 2 is equals to x minus 9 by 2, which means this becomes x minus y minus 1 is equals to 0. This is your equation of line. Okay? Easy? Chalo. Next we have find the equation of the median of triangle ABC whose vertices are this and hence find the coordinate of the centroids of triangle ABC. This is also very easy. See, this is a triangle given to you whose vertices are given A minus 1 comma 2, B 2 comma 1, C is 0 comma 4. 3 vertices are given. Find equation of the medians. Medians, we have 3 medians, you have to find equation of all the 3 medians. I'll do it for one, for the other 2, you can similarly find it, right? So, median means from a vertex, make a line, means you have to make a line that bisect the opposite side. So, from A point I have to draw a line which is bisecting this opposite side, right? So, this is midpoint, P, let's say. Again, midpoint formula, what is xy? P is midpoint of this segment BC. So, x is equals to 2 plus 0 by 2, which is 1. Y is equals to 1 plus 4 by 2, which is 5. Okay? So, this is your midpoint. Now, you have a line. They are asking about equation of this line. And on this line, you already have 2 points. This is A point, this is P point. You already know these 2 points. You can find equation of line, 2-point form. So, equation is, this is 1 point, 1 comma 5 by 2. And there is another point which is minus 1 comma 2. So, using these 2, you can find equation of median AP, which is y minus y1 is equals to slope. Slope is given by y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 and x minus 1. So, this is y minus 2 is equals to 1 divided by the 4 and then this is x plus 1. So, it is x minus 4y minus 8, 1. So, it is plus 9 equals to 0. This is equation of one of your median. I will write the equation of other 2 medians as well. This is first one. Okay, so I'll just make some space here for the other 2. Yes, other 2 is given by 4x plus 5y minus 13 equals to 0. You can try this, verify this. Okay, 10 and next is 10x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. These are your other 2 medians. Right. Now, they are also saying find the centroid of triangle ABC. I will just tell you direct formula, that is, if you have 3 vertices x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, then centroid will be given by, first abscissa will be given by x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. That means if this is your triangle in which this is x1 comma y1, x2 comma y2 and x3 comma y3, then centroid, I hope you know the centroid. Centroid is, again, it goes in the ROBM, revision of basic mathematics, right? So, centroid is intersection of all median. You have 3 medians, they will have 1 point of intersection, that is called centroid. So, that is a point, right? If I want to find the point, I want to find coordinate of that point. That would be centroid is given by x comma y is given by x is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 and y equals to y1 plus y2 by y2 plus y3 by 3. This is, it is usually denoted by g x comma y, which is nothing but the center. Okay. Now, next is, over here, I'll tell you the centroid also for this particular question. It is 1 by 3 comma 7 by 3. Okay, you can try. Answer. Next is, find equation of the line which passed through 3 comma 4 and sum of its intercept on the axis is 14. See how simple this question is. It says equation of a line which passes through point this. Okay, I already have a point on it, and they are telling you about some information about the intercept. I have an intercept form. I have already ready-made equation I have. So why I have to bother about that slope and everything? This is, I don't know what that slope is, what that intercept is, but I know that if A and B are the intercept, then this is the equation of the line. But they are saying that 3 comma 4 lies on this. 3 comma 4 if lie on this, that means 3 comma 4 satisfy this. That means 3 by A plus 4 by B is equals to 1, which means 3B plus 4A is equals to AB, right? Okay, now what else is given? Okay, so sum of its intercepts on the axis is 14, that means A plus B. A plus B is given to be 14. Okay, so you have another information, another given thing is that A plus B is equals to 14. How can you find out A and B from here? Yes. So, if I use it directly here, it will be first, second, solve. Find equation or find value of either A or B, let's say, from equation 2, substitute here. So equation 1 becomes 3 times 14 minus A plus 4A is equals to A times 14 minus A, right? Solve this. Solve. Come on, I am giving you some time. Solve it for A. This is 42 minus 3A plus 4A is equals to 14A minus A square. This change into 4 minus 3, 1. Here 13A. So, A square minus 13A plus 42 equals to 0. A square minus 6A minus 7A plus 42 equals to 0. A minus 6 minus 7A minus 6 is equals to 0. A minus 7, A minus 6 is equals to 0. A is equals to 6 comma 7. We have two values for A. Correspondingly, we will have two values for B. For value of B, I will have 14 minus A. 14 minus A. So that means for A6, I have B as 7. For A7, I have, okay, just a second, 6, 7. This is 14 minus A, which is 14 minus 6, which is 8. Right? And for x is equals to 7, for a equals to 7, b is equals to 14 minus 7, b is equals to 7. So we have 6 comma 8 and 7 comma 7 are two possibilities. That is, I have two possibilities for equation x by a plus y by b equals to 1, x by a plus y by b is equals to 1. These are two equations of line. Okay. Next, find equation of the line of perpendicular bisector of the line joining the point these two. Okay, so that is 1 comma 3, 3 comma 1. Again, I told you, draw, read the question partially and then draw it. It says find equation of perpendicular bisector. This is a perpendicular bisector of the line segment joining this. If I want to find equation of this very line, I need slope, I need point, I need some information about it. Slope is very easy. In the very starting, we have done that, right? So, and this A point, this O point is midpoint of AB. So, O is calculated as, if O is xy, then x is given by 1 plus 3 by 2, which is 2, and y is given by 3 plus 1 by 2, which is 2. So, this is 2 comma 2. Right? Now, equation of that perpendicular bisector, I already have a point on it. I already have 2 comma 2 on it. And what about the slope? Slope of this line, AB, slope of AB. Slope of AB is y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. So, this is 2 by minus 2, which is minus 1. If slope of line L is m, we have a relation between them. m1 multiplied by m2 equals to minus 1. So, the multiplication of these two is equals to minus 1. What is your m? It implies m is 1. You have slope, you have a point, you can find equation of line. Equation of line is given by y minus y2 is equals to slope times x minus x2. It is x minus y is equals to 0. Is equals to 0, it is x is equals to y. Okay, this is your answer. Next, very interesting. This, if a 2 comma minus 1 is a point A is 2 comma minus 1, and there is a B point 6 comma 5. Are 2 points, ratio in which the foot of perpendicular from a line. So, there is a point 4 comma 1, let it be C. From this perpendicular is drawn. Now, a foot of this perpendicular. Foot of this perpendicular, let it be P. It divides your AB in what ratio? Matlab AP ratio PB is equals to what? Equals to what? That is the question. So what we can do? If I know this point, this very point, then my job is easy. Then it is nothing but simple section formula. Remember? In section formula, we used to have a point in the middle and we used to find these ratios, right? By taking it to be k is to 1. I'll write down the formula as well, but before that, let's find out what is P. What is P point? And for that, what about equation of AB? Can we find equation of AB? I don't think it's very difficult. This is simply 2-point form. So, equation of a line which joins 2 comma minus 1 and B which is 6 comma 5. 6 comma 5. Equation of this line, equation of AB is y minus y1 is equals to slope y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1 and then x minus x1. Y minus 5 is equals to minus 6 by minus 4, x minus 6, 3, 2, 2y minus 10 is equals to minus 3x plus 18, 3x plus 2y minus 18 minus 28 equals to 0. This is equation of AB. Now, this line, okay. For CP, just see carefully, for CP also you have two informations that is enough to find equation of CP. You have a point at C and you can find slope as well. Slope of AB. This is your C having point 4 comma 1. This is P. And this so far we don't know, we have to find this xy. So from C I have a point C on that line. I want to find slope. For that, what is slope of AB? From this equation also you can see, and from here also you can see, it's just 3 by 2. It is minus, yes, it is 3 by 2. Minus 3x and then plus 18 minus 28 plus 3x plus 2y 2 10. Minus 18, okay. Y minus 5, x minus 6 and the slope. So it's 3 by 2, 2y minus 10 minus 3x plus 18, 3 idhar aa gaya, 2 by 2 minus 18 minus 28 minus 55 y. चलो देखते हैं, कोई बात नहीं. C41 from the points I have slope of AB. M of AB is 3 by 2, and if slope of CP I let it be M, so इसको लिख लेते हैं slope, right? So relation is 3 by 2 multiplied by M is minus 1 because these lines are parallel, so M equals to minus 3 by 2. Right, minus 3 by 2, that means, okay, just give me a second please, is equals to 0, y is equals to minus b and then ax plus c, minus here ahead, and there is, okay, so we have a slope, we have a point, I can find equation of CP is y minus y1 is equals to slope times x minus x1. 4 comma 1 is x1 comma y1 and slope is minus 3 by 2. It becomes 2y minus 1 is equals to minus 3x plus 14. Okay, minus is cancelled. Minus is cancelled, it becomes, that is 3x minus 18. Yes, so it becomes 3x minus 2y. 3x minus 2y, 8, so it's minus 8. So, anyways, so this becomes 3x plus 2y minus 15 equals to 0. You have two equations, 3x minus 2y minus 8 is equals to 0. 3x minus 2y minus 8 is equals to 0 and 3x plus 2y minus 15. 3x plus 2y minus 15. You are looking, you want to find this P point. You have both of the equations. So that means you just need to solve them. Solve both of them together to find point of intersection. Point of intersection, minus, plus. So cancel and it becomes minus 4y. It becomes 7. 15 minus 8 plus 7 is equals to 0. Y is equals to minus 7 by minus 4. 7 by 4. And substitute 3x minus 2 times 7 by 4 minus 8 equals to 0. It gets cancelled. It becomes 3x minus 7 by 2 minus 8 by 1 equals to 0. 3x minus 2 23 equals to 0 and then 6x equals to 23, x equals to 23 by 6. These are your points. That means 23 by 6 comma 7 by 4 is point. That is your xy. You can find the ratio. You can find ratio. That is k is to 1. You will get your answer. Okay. This is 2 comma minus 1. This is 6 comma 5. Point is 23 by 6 comma 7 by 4. I'll just tell you the formula. K is to 1, right? I'll just tell you the formula. This is the last question. I want you to comment and then we'll discuss answer of this question in the next section. Next class, I'll tell you the answer. Okay? What's the formula? Formula is, again it goes in the box, ROBM. Yes or no? ROBM, ROBAM, which says that if you have x1, y1, if you have xy, if you have x2, y2, and you want to find k is to 1, so you just apply the section formula. You just apply section formula. That is, x is equals to k times x2 plus x1 divided by k plus 1. That's it. This will give you an equation in y, in x, and you can find value of x. Okay. So please do comment your answers and then I'll tell you the answers. Okay. So that's it for today. I hope this session was useful for you. You can get something out of it. Thank you so much.